Yo, what up guys, MxgicIQ here, and today I'm bringing you guys a GT3 build setup. Probably one of my favorites and one I did use in the endurance video. Obviously back then it was in C4, but that's just a matter of adjusting the power. So today I have my GTR R35 GT3 tune, the suspension tune and everything is the exact same that I use in the C4 class, which is primarily where we do GT3 stuff on stream. But I want to start doing C5 GT3 stuff as well, and essentially how we kind of keep the parameters on stream is everything is 6-speed, rear-wheel drive, and the stock motor that the car came with. And that's essentially the rule of thumb for how we run GT3 races on stream. I would actually show some gameplay, but if you guys want to check some gameplay out of this GTR, you guys can go check out this video right here, link down below in the description, which is going to be the full GT3 endurance race with this GTR. This thing is absolutely amazing. I really love it. It's one of the pretty fast cars in the game in my opinion. I actually think it does compete decent on leaderboards, and you will easily be able to get through any of the, campaign stuff with the C5 GT3 kind of playlist, so you guys can use this car for that. And without further ado, man, I will see you guys in the garage for some tuning, and we're gonna get down on this thing, man. And again, as said before, if you guys would ever like to join in on any of this stuff, you guys can tune in to my Twitch, twitch.tv/MxgicIQ, and we're always over there doing fun little events and races that are pretty balanced and having a good time, whether it's an open track day and doing some time attack with the boys on the ring or on the short track, man, we're having a good time. So we're also drifting as well. You got to know that. So make sure you guys tune in, twitch.tv/MxgicIQ, and get in on the fun, man. Without further ado, let's get this thing tuned. Alrighty, today we're going to be running the 6-speed sports gearbox, so the T50S. Okay, you're going to see that here in a second. We're obviously running the racing plus tires as well, and obviously sport gas. Taking a look at the engine here, we are going to have racing camshafts, a cylinder head at which is actually ultimate, and a fuel system that is racing, and we're going to max out torque at high and torque at medium. Okay, so that's going to really help us out with that mid to high range torque. If you guys wanted to drop this thing to C4, you could adjust the power and the weight in a second. You will see these are obviously all of the things on my transmission. I have a prototype clutch here, but you can easily run an ultimate clutch. It's not really going to make that much of a difference if you're using manual anyway. Differential is a viscous 60, rear wheel drive, and the ultimate gearbox as well. These are all of the numbers you need to copy here. Everything pretty straightforward. Diff locking in the rear at 50, gear shifting speed is low, and this is everything else here, man. If you guys need to pause it at any point, feel free. Trying to make these videos quicker so people can just pause it or watch the whole thing through and move as fast as possible. Me saying every single digit here doesn't really matter. Now, moving on to the body of the car, we obviously have the ultimate weight reduction and a stage 2 body here. We also have the front arrow at ultimate and the rear arrow on racing. Now you guys can see for our numbers here, we have the weight at about almost all the way to the left, and the downforce in the front is almost maxed out. You guys could probably max it out. Won't make too much of a difference since we're only a digit off. Air resistance is minimal, and the rear downforce is 42. And now here for the suspension, we have all ultimate parts, and you guys can copy all these parameters here as well. Again, feel free to pause at any time during this video. This is not a how to tune video. This is simply showing you guys my GT3 tune, and I'm trying to make these videos faster. If you guys want me to slow it down again in the future, feel free to let me know and I can do that, but you guys can also just feel free to pause at any time. Moving over to the tires here, just maxing out the tire pressure. We are running 305s and 345s in the rear. So we're running the racing tires on both front and rear, no +5 or -5. We need a 30 sidewall though, so we're going to move that up to a +5 actually. Don't know why it wasn't there before, because that's another parameter we kind of set for ourselves in the GT3 racing. We keep a 30 sidewall on everything, so our final parameters are 305, 30, 20 in the front, and 345, 20, 30 in the rear, or 335, or how's it go, 345, 30, 20 or something. It's okay. So yeah, long story short, that's what we're running, man. This car is absolutely amazing. I really do love it. We have to fit the wheels inside of the fenders, but you guys can run a wide body on this and probably get even more stability out of it. And it actually seems like we got a 21-inch wheel on the front, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter. It's not going to make too big of a difference there, but I hope you guys enjoyed this build, man. Without further ado, man, I'm going to bring you guys more, obviously, GT3 builds, because I know you guys are really interested in these. I'm trying to make these a little bit faster, though, so you guys can obviously get straight back in the field and get back to racing, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.